Hello, welcome to Board Games with Niramas. Today it's time for a run-through of the game The Networks. Now this game was designed by Gil Hova and published by Formal Ferret Games. It came out in 2016 and I borrowed this from a friend who picked it up at Essen this year. This is a really fun game, sort of a engine building, resource managing, sort of economical game. But it's also very fun thematically. Me and Drako, we are going to run our different networks, TV stations, and so we are going to develop shows to put out on different time slots. So we're going to have one show at 8, one at 9, and one at 10 p.m. And our goal is to get as many viewers as possible, because the viewers are sort of points in this game. And we also need to consider our economy, and so we need to have ads on these shows to bring in money, because some of the shows cost money to run. And also we need to use that money to hire stars, sort of TV hosts that we can have on our shows to make them more popular, get more viewers. And there's a bunch out here that we can hire as we go. Over here, the green ones here are ads that we can purchase, or sort of we take in an ad and then we get money actually. So that's how you get money in the game. Then also there's some network cards, which are sort of special cards. They have different kinds of effects and abilities. Some of them are like this one is just one-time used, and it says up here. And some of them are like the other three here, just randomly drawn, or end game bonuses. So, and there's also some of these happens instantly when you get them. So we have our different boards here. Here's my channel, and I'm running the U62 TV. And I'm starting off here. We have some starting shows, and they are so bad that nobody's watching. As you can see here, it's 0 viewers, but we're still running them. So I have the emergency broadcast test hour. Sounds exciting. The Brett Mints around the globe. It's a sports program. There's different kind of categories here, which is important later on. And I also have the reality show Unlocking Your Cat's Psychic Potential. That sounds really nice. And let's see, Drako over here. He has the green board, of course, and he has the shopping bag review hour. 0 viewers. Of course. No, that rash, that could be good, I guess. And of course, grilling with milk, which is, somehow is a sports program. I don't know. All right, it's really all these names and the graphics and so on are really fun. We also start out here we have our green room where we can store sort of ads and stars. So Drako starts off with an ad here and just gives $1 or $1 million when he runs it. And he also has a star, which is a failed mayoral candidate. So he's not that popular. He just brings in 1 or 1 million viewers extra if Drako attaches him to a show. Because that's one of the actions we could do. If we take a look here at the board, we have these different kinds of actions here. Let's see. So we can, on our turn, we can develop a show. We can sign a star, which is paying to get a new star. Put it in our green room. We could land an ad, which is just get money, and then we can also attach the ad later on and get even more money. We could take a network card, which are the special pink ones. We could attach a star or an ad, so that's when we attach them to the show, so they start giving us effects. But also if we develop a show, if we purchase and put out a new show, then at the same time you get free actions to put out ads and stars on it. Also we can drop in budget, which is sort of pass, which means we end our season. And so after we end our season, we will do some income and so on. We calculate how many viewers we have, how many points we get. And then we start a new season, and this game runs over 5 seasons, or rounds, I would say. So this game takes up a lot of table space, so I will have to switch around the camera a bit. Sorry for that. I hope I will keep up with that so you know what's happening. Alright, so let's get started, and I will explain things as we go. So I'm the first player. We have this little rondel here, and this is just for 2-player game. In a 3, 4, 5-player game, then you wouldn't use this. You would instead use a sort of from left to right turn order space. But here we use this one. So now, right now, because I'm on top, it's my turn. Then I'm going to drop down here, and Drako goes on top, and then it's his turn, and we keep going around like this. And once we get past this marker here for the pink, the network cards, then we're going to draw a network card, and on it we're going to get some what would you call it? Well, like this one here, some symbols down here, and these cards are going to be removed. So we have a sort of timer in a two-player game, because otherwise we could just, the game keeps going until both of us have passed. So if we didn't have a timer, then we could just keep getting everything out here. So that's why there's a timer sort of in a 3, 4, 5 player game. That wouldn't happen, because then the things out here would get gobbled up anyway. So it's a quite a nice system, so you can play as a 2-player game. Now this game, I would recommend it as a 3, 4, 5 player game actually, but it works as a 2-player game, and that's also how I'm going to show it today. So I'm the first player, and what I can do now on my turn is I could develop a show. There's a bunch of them here I could choose from, and these are sorted. So these are the season 1, and then it's sorted here in the deck. So they get more expensive as we go, but also better, of course. And let's see, what do I want to start off with? Well, let's say I get this one here for 2 million. It's the Old Folks Complaining. Sounds really fun. And it's a sitcom or a comedy series. So I'm going to get that one. And as we can see here also on the card, it wants to be on at 8 p.m. because that's when it's going to bring in the most viewers, which is 8 or 8 million. But I'm just going to say 8 from now. And so if we put it on the wrong time, if we put it on 8, then it's going to bring in 8 million viewers. If we put it on another time, 9 or 10 p.m., then it's just going to bring in 5. But that's just for the first season. Then the second season, because this one is going to, the shows are going to age like this. So for the second and third and the fourth season, it doesn't matter. But for the first one, I want to put it at 8 p.m. So I'm going to do that. Well, first of all, I have to pay for it. I have to pay 2 million here, or $2. And so my emergency broadcast test hour is off. And what happens then is I spin it around, and I get to put it in reruns over here. And then it's all of a sudden it brings in 1 viewer in the reruns. So I have the Old Folks Complaining, and I'm at 8 p.m. So I'm putting my marker here that it indicates that it's 8 viewers. And also down here we have a symbol. This one here means I could put an ad or a star on it. I could choose, and it's also gray, so it means I don't have to do it. If we take a look up here, for example, the other one here, the Wacky TSA Agent, then I would have to put a star on it when I get it. I can't purchase it and put it on my tableau if I don't have a star to put on it at the same time. And the same goes for ads over here, the green, and so on. But right now I can choose to put an ad or a star on it, and so I think I will just put the talent show winner, the star, here, and I just slip it under like this. And so now it's actually bringing in 9 viewers. And also there's a really nice built-in calculator here on the board. So I take this little marker and I put it at 9 for this show. Then I can keep track of how much viewers I'm going to pull in, because at the end of the round, or when both of us have passed, I'm going to get the points up here. So it just goes a lot smoother if you just keep track here. It's going to be a lot to handle later on. But I also get 1 viewer right from the rerun, so I'm up to 10. Right. So that was my turn, and we go to Drako. Let's see, what does he want to do? I guess he will develop a show as well. And that's sort of where everything starts off. And I think, Drako, he likes science fiction. So I think he will go for the chainmail bikini warrior. And so that costs him $1. He started with 8 and I started with 5 because I'm the first player. I get less money at the start. And so as it's his turn, we're going to switch here also. I keep forgetting this, but that's how we keep track of where we are. And so this one wants to be on. This is a sci-fi show. It's indicated here. You want to get sets of these. So when you get 3 of the same kind, when Drako has 3 sci-fi shows, then he's going to get a bonus of 5 points. And he also gets to draw some cards. I will show you that later. So let's see, he needs to put it at 10 to get the maximum viewers, not drop down to 8. So let's see, he's going to replace grilling with milk. We will never know how well, actually we might know because it's going in the reruns, so you can watch it if you really want to know how that works. Alright, so we get the chainmail bikini warrior. It's bringing in 10, and he has to put a star on this one, indicated down here, because it's colored in the purple. And he has his failed mayoral candidate, right? So he will be the show host. So he will go under here, and then Drako is bringing in 10 plus 1, so that's 11, plus the rerun, so that's 12 viewers right now. Good job, Drako. People are watching your shows. So that was Draco's turn. Now we go over to my turn again. And now I'm starting to think I have to plan ahead. Well, I guess I would like the wacky TSA agent here, because I want more of these comedies, so I can get those bonuses once I get 3 or 5, actually. Also there's a bonus there, but to do that it requires a star, so I have to get the star first. So I will go over here, and sorry for sort of being a bit away here. It takes up a lot of table space, this game, especially at 5 players. Alright, so let's see, I think now all of these stars out here, they don't have any requirements right now. Some of them will have later on, like they want to be on a sports show or they want to be on a comedy show and so on. But I think now I will just go for the I will get the that weird looking star. And so he brings in 3 viewers first, then the second season it goes down to 2, and then 2, and then 1. So let's get him, and that was $3 million, or $3 I would have to pay for him. So that's all of my money. I'm broke now, but I can get money later on. Alright, so that was my turn. I did that. Then we jump over here, and now as we pass that marker there, we're going to draw a network card and look down here, and there's no symbols on this one, so nothing happens. If there were symbols, then we will start removing things from the board, and also sort of giving us a timer to have to do things. So it's Draco's turn. I think he will go for another show as well, and he will keep, of course, he wants to do the science fiction. So he's getting Cyber Slug versus Mecho Earthworm. That sounds exciting. Alright, so that's $1, and then he will put it down here. It wants to be in the 8 PM slot. So the shopping bag review hour is no more. Well, it goes to the reruns. And so he has to put an ad on this, and he has an ad, one that he started with, some pizza ad here, and so it will also bring him $1, because you can see here the red marker here. This show is going to cost him $1 each round, or each round, each season. But he's also going to bring in 1, so this one goes plus minus 0 right now. Down here though, this one, the Chainmail Bikini Warrior, costs him 1, so he has to have some money at the end of the round there. So let's see, now he's up to 9, 19, 20, 22 viewers. It goes quite fast here to get the viewers. You get a lot of points in this game. And so that was Draco's turn, and let's put these together, and it's my turn. And let's see, what am I going for? Well, right now, well, now I can get my show here, the Wacky TSA agent. Because I have the star that I picked up last turn, but the problem is I don't have any money, and this one costs $1 million, or $1. So I will have to go over here and look at these ads, and I'm going to land this ad, the Finola's Fairly Fragrant Fish. All right. So, and the number up here on the left side is what I get for just landing it, and this is what it will bring in as it is on the show. So I get $3 right away just for landing the ad, so that's good. I got the $3, and now I also have the ad in my green room down here, so I can put it out on the show later on. And so that was my whole turn. Now we go to Drako again. Now let's see, I mean, he still has some money though. So maybe he should get a show as well. And you know, he could get the Wacky TSA. No, he can't. He needs a star for that. And he needs an ad. Let's see, it's only at 9 p.m. It's only this one that would be interesting for him because he already put stuff at 8 and 10 p.m. You could put them in the wrong slot, of course, but I mean, it would still be better to have it in the wrong slot than to have the starter one that gives 0 viewers. But then he would need an ad, so I think he would go for an ad right away. He will go for, let's see. Well, the problem for him here is, like this ad, it gives him 2 right away and $2 running. The problem is you have to rotate it unless the show is on 8 p.m. And if you rotate it, then you can see it only brings in $1. And he can't put it on 8 p.m. He could switch out his old ad over here that just brings in $1, but okay, he's going to grab it anyway, and so he gets $2 right away for just landing it. And then it's my turn, and we pass the marker again, so we're going to pull out the network card, and it's, let's see, all right, now the leftmost ad and the leftmost network card are going to be removed, so we will remove those. So there we go. Only one ad left now, and it's my turn. And yeah, I was of course I'm going to get the show here, put it at 9 p.m. So Brett means around the globe is going into reruns. Nobody was watching it anyway, so why keep it on? All right. And I have to place a star here, so I will put my weird looking star here. And he's quite good. So let's see, then I'm going to have 8, 9, oh wait, 17, 22. Well, I'm up to 22 viewers as well, the same as Drako. And yeah, and of course I would like to put an ad here as well, but I can't because it's just one symbol for the star there. So then it is Drako's turn again. Let's see, I think he will just yeah, he's going to get the awesome industrial accidents. These are action shows, so you can see on the picture here there's some industrial accident there. Alright, so that cost him $1, and he will have to place it at 9 to get the full effect of it, and he will have to put an ad down, and he has his Mac Tacos, but it's not on 8, so we have to rotate it so it only brings in 1, but at the end, I mean, it's the same. It costs him 1, it brings in $1, so it's still good. All right, and he's putting it at 9, so know that rash, you're out. We will never know our rashes unless you watch the reruns, of course. So there we go, and so he's up to 20, 31, 34 viewers. And now he has all new shows running, and they will be, you know, okay for a while, and then they will age after this round. So then it will go to 11, and this one will go to 7, this one will go to 12. So this one will actually get better on the second season because people picked it up and started watching it. Sometimes it works like that. Most of the time I think it's the other way around. Alright, so that was Drako's turn. Now it's my turn, and of course there is a point here in being the first player to pass, because then you will get most money out of it. The first one to pass gets $9, next one gets 8, and so on, if we were more players. But this board, it looks quite weird, but this side is just used for the first round, then first season. Then we will switch it over, and we will get a complete points track as well there. So let's see, and also on it's really good because on here it says how many cards we're going to put out every round and so on. If we were playing with 4 players, then we would have a different tile, different tiles. And you can even play this game solo as well. I haven't tried that, but well, I was almost going to say I'm doing it right now, but I'm not, because Drako, of course, is playing the second player. Sorry, Drako. All right, so let's see. It's my turn, and well, I'm going to replace my last show as well, so I will pick up the 10 p.m. the very charismatic explosions. Cost me $1, and I will have to put an ad out, so I will put this fish ad here. and it goes at the 10 p.m. slot. And so let's see, I'm up to 16, 20, 33, you're right. Yeah. So Draco's getting one more viewer than me this season. And it's Draco's turn. We will do the whole remove stuff again. And so we pull out the network card, and now we get the black dot. This means that this space is covered, so the first one to pass now gets 8 million. And that's why you sort of have the timer, because if you keep going, you're not going to get any money at the end. So that wasn't good. But let's see, is Draco going to pass then, perhaps? Well, he could also grab one of these network cards. I totally forgot about them. They are quite good. I think he would grab this one, and at the end of the game he will select one type of award genre that he would choose, and then he will get 2 viewers or 2 points for every show he has on that, even those in the archives down here in the reruns. So that's not a bad card. He picked that up, and so it's my turn, and I'll keep the camera there because I'm going to get one of those as well. I'm going to get this one. At the end of the game, I score 2 viewers plus 1 viewer for every $1 million I receive from ads on active shows. So that's an end game thing there as well. And so it's Draco's turn, and yeah, he's going to do this. He's going to pick this one up, because at any time, rotate stars and add on your active shows as preferred. And he's going to use it right away, because that's not an action to use it actually. Because here, you see, he had to rotate this because it was on the wrong time, but now he can rotate it as he wants. So now he's bringing in $2 instead of 1 here. That's good. So he used that one, and so it's my turn, and we get another network card. Something's going to disappear, and it's the only ad that was left. It's gone, so now everything is gone on the board. And so it's my turn, and I'm going to be the first player to pass, of course. There's nothing to do, so I'm putting my marker there. I get 8 million. I keep saying million even though I plan not to, but it is million, I mean, but still. Alright, so it's Draco's turn, and now we put the marker, there's the black marker, we put it here because this is where I passed. So if Draco want to keep going, he can go on forever if he wants. But then he will only do 2 moves, and then he will pass this, and he will have to draw a network card, and in the end he's going to be left without any money. So he's just passing. He makes 7 million, and he has a lot of money now. Alright, so we go to the end of season. First of all, we do our income and expenses. So I take a look here. This one costs me 1. This one costs me 1, but I bring in 1. So I'm minus 1 in total, so I will pay $1. Now Draco, he has... This one is even out, 1 plus 1 in, 1 out. This one brings in 2, but this one costs 1, and this one costs 1. So he's going even. He doesn't have to pay anything, he doesn't get anything. Right, then we go to the score lineup and reruns. So now I could do the old calculation again, but I don't need to. I just look here. Alright, I'm getting 33 points, and Draco's getting 34. So I'm getting 33 points. I'll just put this one up here. Draco is in the lead, and you don't want to be in the lead, because now I am going to be the first player for the second season, because Draco is in the lead. And so we will also switch over this board here, and you will see how that one looks. So you get the normal board, and the main difference here is of course the cards coming up, but also now when you pass, you can choose, do you want to get $10 or do you want to get 5 viewers? So depending on how your financial situation looks, you can sort of choose to instead get viewers if you don't need the money. Also, all the shows age. So now this one is a bit not as good. This one goes down. All the reruns go to the archives. So they are not active for the next season. Then maybe I get new shows, and then these guys will go into the reruns. And the same for Draco, of course. So these age, and his reruns go to the archive. So now we do a recount then, because now he has 11, 18, 30 viewers left. No, 31, because there's the star there as well. And I have 8, 16, 26. So there we go. And we are all set almost for the second season. Of course, we're going to get new cards out here and so on. But I think I will take a break there. And once I'm back, we will get to see the second season, or even perhaps the third. We'll see. And so you will see some more shows, really funny names. You will see some more actions and new cards and so on. So it could be a good idea to go to the next video, which you can get by clicking up here. And before we go there, I would just like to thank you for watching, and please subscribe to the channel down here. Press the red button and also like the video, please. Alright, take care guys, and thank you for watching. Have a good morning or evening or whenever you're watching this. I hope I will see you in the next part.